We're finally back here covering some exciting updates here for PALMSWAP. Right in front of me I have PALMSWAP and all of their updates. I'm gonna go through the updates one at a time, show you guys what it's all about, but I'm also gonna show you guys all of the features on the PALMSWAP website, because even now before their launch they have some really exciting features. Now I also want to make it super obvious and super clear here for you guys that this is not financial advice. I just talk about crypto projects because that's what I love. I share with you my own journey and how I make money and so on. Now let's move on to PALMSWAP. Right in front of me I have the latest updates. Well, it's been a few days now, but I've been, gathering all the information and just looking where it's going. And so this is the latest updates, and looking at the price, we'll also do that on PALMSWAP, but later into the video. On April the 18th, PALMSWAP is about to launch their entire mainnet and most of their features. It's been really long awaited, almost like half a year they've been in development and even longer before that. But for my investment here, it's been half a year, actually a pretty long time in DeFi, but it's been holding up really well. For those of you that sold during the last dips, you've already made a 10x or like a 6x or something like that. Pretty crazy. But now let's have a look at the features. Right here on their Twitter, we can see the latest updates. They summarize their latest AMA. So we're gonna read through that and see what it's all about. I watched a little bit about the AMA, but I didn't have too much time. You guys know I'm running multiple companies, so I'm pretty much just busy 24/7. Now, let's have a look at it. On the 18th of April, they are launching their mainnet, or well, their alpha mainnet is going to be transitioned into just the mainnet. I've been playing around with the alpha mainnet a little bit and it's working just flawlessly. I thought I was gonna make a video on it, but then I realized it's just a trading platform. I mean, there are some genius tokenomics going on here, and that's why PALMSWAP is such a big deal. And, we're gonna figure that out when we talk about all of the latest features. But just from a trading perspective, it just works. So I was doing some trades, like 10 or 15 trades or whatever, and it just worked. So I thought should I really make a video on this? It's just me sitting there completing 15 trades or whatever. So I decided not to make a video, but it just works. It's as simple as that. It's like trading on Binance or anything like that, but decentralized. So that's a bit better. Now, PALMSWAP is going to transition into PALMSWAP version 2. So let's read what it's all about. In version 2, a new trading engine will be used that can execute trades better, faster, and with hardly any failures. Well, failed transactions. Together with a new trading engine, there are also great changes in the ecosystem. So here are all the benefits for the traders, and I think this is one of the most exciting things here for PALMSWAP. We're going to talk more about it later, but there's going to be so many benefits for traders and holders that this is a really big deal, and that's why I'm so excited for PALMSWAP. Now, here are all the benefits that they have improved here with version 2 for traders. 0% price impact no matter how large the position size becomes. This is really exciting, especially when you start making more and more money. Some time ago I made a shitcoin trading guide, and I realized over time that, the more money you make over time in crypto, the bigger impact you have on shitcoins and smaller coins and so on, especially localized liquidity driven projects like this. This is probably going to be pretty big, but if we look at smaller projects, I realized shit, I can have some really big price impact. And at first you might feel like, hey, I'm turning into a whale, but actually over time you'll realize it's gonna screw you up. I remember one time I invested in some project and some guys just scooped in right after and just completely dumped on me, and I turned myself into exit liquidity. So with this, that's not gonna happen, and I just like the idea of 0% price impact. There are gonna be no front running attacks. That's great, because that's happened to me multiple times as well. When I've been buying for bigger sums of money where I've had a bigger price impact, bots come in and they just scoop up some coins and then they just instantly dump on you. The leverage will be increased to 50x. I mean, 50x is quite a lot. I mean, if you're used to it, sure. If the market is super stable, sure. But 50x is pretty dangerous. You can have some really big swings here in crypto, and 50x is just going to wipe you out completely. 2% move, you're out. So it's good. It's a good feature to have, especially if the market is super slow, but it could be dangerous. Maybe if you have a super small percentage of your portfolio that you just gamble with or whatever, then it could be fun to play around with some leverages. Sometimes on Twitter, I see people that they nail their trade exactly like timing a bottom or a peak, and they have 50 or 100x leverage and it moves 10% and they make 1,000% on the trade. So that's just, it's scary as hell, but it's cool when it happens. Transactions will no longer fail. That's really interesting. It's gonna be cool to see how this all plays out when it launches. We're gonna check it out, play around with it. And really important, market prices will be updated in milliseconds. It means that there will be no delay from the real-time pricing. This would actually make it better than decentralized options, because even with decentralized options, you have price swings and arbitraging and all of that between different platforms. So with this, it's really exciting. So here are benefits for Palm owners and LP owners, basically people that are providing liquidity, staking, and so on. Palm stakers will earn 30% of trading fees in USDT. This is absolutely crazy. Cooldowns will be removed. That is really exciting. I'm really looking forward to that. Personally, I'm holding quite a bit PalmSwap. I'm in the top, probably top 15 or top 10. I would be staking all of my PalmSwap if it wasn't for that timeout or timer that they have. The lockup time is not that long, but you know, it's a principle. I don't like to lock up my tokens. There will be a new liquidity pool for the PalmSwap DEX that will be providing you 60% of trading fees from holding the LPs. So that's really cool as well, just getting more and more rewards. And just some general updates here. The user interface has been completely redesigned, offering a fresh and modern look. We have also improved the user experience, making it easier and more intuitive to navigate and interact with the platform. So this has been the main updates here for PalmSwap. Now I just want to show you guys the actual products, and we know the design has changed, but here is the hybrid exchange and here is the on-chain exchange. They are very similar. The hybrid one is connected through Apollo X for now, and we know Apollo X is a really big deal, backed by Binance and all of that. Checking out the on-chain trading platform, it's just basic. You deposit, you trade, you play around with leverage, you do whatever you want, and it just works. I'm excited to see the updates on the visuals here. I think this works. But it would be cool to have it, you know, more streamlined and cool looking. Just overall improvements in design is always welcome. Here we see the PalmSwap pool. This is basically where you stake. 55 million Palm tokens are staked on the PalmSwap pool, providing 18.81% APR. Really cool. Checking out the Palm farm. This is where you can add liquidity, help the project, and also get rewards from doing so. Total liquidity right now, $374,000. That's quite impressive. Looking at the APR, 96%, it's just really quite a lot. And with the latest update that's coming here, the 18th, like in 3 weeks or so, you're also going to get 60% of the trading fees just directly to you. You got the APR, you got the trading fees and so on. That's going to be really cool to see. And then of course we have not really received any updates here lately on the launchpad, but that's because their own product has not yet launched. So they will be launching more products, basically building an ecosystem here in PalmSwap. And in order to participate in these launches, you will have to hold PalmSwap token. And that's also one of the things that's going to drive up the PalmSwap token in the future. A lot of people are looking for PalmSwap to pump, me included, of course. I mean, I'm holding it, but it's something that's going to come with time as the project provides more utility and when they actually start doing some real marketing. Let's actually head over to CoinMarketCap and have a look at the price. Okay, here we have PalmSwap on CoinMarketCap, and let's check out the price. We can see here we had the first peak. This is a peak where a lot of people cashed out their initial investments. I think they got like 20 or 25%, and they just ROI'd really quick, made some profit, and then now they're just holding. This dip here is interesting. I've been following PalmSwap all the way here, getting updates and so on. You can see the volume is also quite low. This is because they were doing basically from here on no marketing at all. The reason for why the price just blew up here in the beginning is because they had lower amounts in liquidity. Now they have bigger amounts in liquidity, and soon they're gonna kickstart the marketing as well. So personally, if I had more money laying around, I'd probably put in some more PalmSwap right now, but I'm already holding like over 20k or something like that in PalmSwap. So I'm just waiting for the marketing, and all of that's coming here with the launch of all the products and so on. But basically this dip is just from when the team was working on the project and not doing any marketing. Here they launched the alpha mainnet, and we can really see the price pick up really fast. That's because the market cap is still not that big for a project like this. So when they actually launch the real product and it's working really well, we can see the price is going to blow up. I've been talking to the team and a lot of investors here, and a lot of people are worried. Why are they not marketing more? And the big reason is because this is not just some coin, this is a real product. So when they market, they don't want to market for you to buy the coin. soon, they want to market for people to actually use the service. So they market to traders to use the service for trading decentralized and with all of the features. So the marketing is going to come when they actually have a product, and that's when we can see the price skyrocket. Now that's it for the PALMSWAP update. I'm super excited for the future of PALMSWAP. I'm heavily invested here personally, so it's going to be real cool to see where this leads. Thank you guys so much for watching once again, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.